stamping friends, it's Jackie Bolhuis from Klompen Stampers. Today I have a quick and easy fun fold card for you. I know you guys love fun folds, especially when they're quick and easy, and I think you're gonna like this one. Now we're focusing on using these new products, okay, our Butterfly Brilliant stamp set and dies and designer series paper. Now remember, this was something they released early. It's available right now, the stamp set and dies, but the designer series paper is a limited edition and it'll be here until the end of May unless it sells out. But these products will carry over to the new catalog. So if you like that designer series paper, and I know you're gonna love it once you see what I do today, make sure you get that sooner than later, because once that one's sold out, it's gone, okay? Before I go on, just a quick reminder, if you're brand new to watching me, maybe you just found me, welcome if that's the case. Make sure you click the little button right down there to subscribe. I come to you usually twice a week with quick and easy card making videos. And if you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator. I'd like to help you with all your card making questions as well as help you place any orders you'd like to make for any Stampin' Up! Products. Now, as with all my videos, down in the description of the video, and that's going to be right down there too, there will be a link that will take you to a blog post. Now that blog post over on my website will have all the details for the card I make today. I'll have the recipe, which means the cutting directions, along with a complete list of all of the supplies so you'll know exactly what I used in case you would like to, one, order the products, or two, just make the same card that I did. So again, that link is right down there in the description of the video to take you over there. And if you don't have a demonstrator and you don't have a Stampin' Up! Catalog and you would like one, while you're over there on my website, at the top, just click on Request a Catalog and we would love to send you one. Okay, I think we need to get this camera flipped down because I've got to show you these projects and this fun, quick and easy fun fold card. Hang on a sec. So I have a lot of stuff sitting here, but the card is really quick and easy, I promise you. Now, like I said, this stamp set has been released early. It will be in the annual catalog that comes out in May, and then it'll be around for a whole year. So it's a stamp set, awesome coordinating dies. One of the dies is this big giant die. No, you don't want to cut this apart. It's intended to go with the big giant stamp. Stamp it once, cut it out once, and just like that, you're gonna have 6 butterflies, okay? Now, we're gonna set that aside, and we're gonna look at the designer series paper. I got one piece sitting there. This paper is amazing. Just showing you a few of the patterns here. And what I love about this paper is one of the prints in it, one of the sheets, is actually designed to also fit this die. So rather than stamping and coloring or whatever, you can go ahead and cut 6 gorgeous butterflies out of one piece of paper. Now, as a reminder, this paper is a special release. It's available now, but it's only going to be available until the end of May, or like the 1st of June, I don't know the exact date, or if it sells out sooner. So if you like these products, make sure you grab the paper or grab a couple extra packs of it before it's gone, because you're going to want to use this over and over. So now for our card today, like I said, I used the die to cut out the butterflies. And what I did one day, I sat and I made a whole bunch of butterflies and just set them aside. And then I started playing around and making cards. So I actually have a couple butterflies here. So I'm not going to cut out the sheet for you right now, but I wanted to show you how easily that fits on there. Now, after I'm done making this card, I have a few other ones to share with you with these products, and also to tell you about the free tutorial I have available if you buy these products from me. So hang on to the end to find out about that. Now, this card doesn't get any simpler. We're going to start with a piece of 8.5 by 2.5, folded in half. We're making like a little mini card right now. And then I have a piece of designer series paper from this collection. It's 2.25 by 4. Now again, you don't have to worry about these measurements. They'll be over on that blog post. Whoops, I gotta put that on crooked. Notice that I use the liquid adhesive. That is my favorite. And part of the reason is what you just saw right there. I can pick it up and move it. It doesn't dry right away, so I have a little bit of wiggle room. So we're going to just set this aside for a second, and we're going to do our greeting, because that's really the only stamping we're going to do here. I've got the Strong and Beautiful stamp set. Haven't used this one in a while, so I pulled it out. You know, there's some great words on here, great greetings. I used to use it a lot, and I think I kind of forgot about it. So we're going to use our Memento Black. and stamp one of these images right in the middle of our scrap, you have what it takes to be unstoppable, and I couldn't be more proud. I actually have somebody that I'm going to send this card to when I'm done making it. Okay, we need to cut that out. So I grabbed my Tasteful, what's it called? Tasteful Labels dies. Okay, this does coordinate with the stamp set, but this is kind of a standard one I leave close to my die cutting machine because I use the different shapes as labels quite often. So we're going to use this one because it fits perfectly there. So let me go ahead and run over to my cut and emboss machine, cut this out, and I will be right back. There we go. Okay, so on the front of our little mini card, what I'm going to do is grab some dimensionals. And remember, everything needs dimensionals. I think especially when you're making quick and easy cards, those dimensionals just, they add so much to it. And we're going to put this down towards the bottom, kind of center it left to right so we see a little bit of that designer series paper on each end. And I think I'm going to use this butterfly because it looks like it coordinates the best. And I am going to put those dimensionals only in the middle. That way, you know, if I want to curl these a little bit, distress them a little bit so they've got a little bit of bend to them, we can do that. And then let's stick that right above our greeting, like so. Now, I said this was a fun fold, and so far we've just really making a flat card. So we need to make this into a full-size card to fit in a regular envelope so that we can send it. So, have a piece of Bermuda Bay. This piece is 5.5 by 4.25, and then just another piece of that designer series paper. You know, you can see this card really focuses on using this paper. Okay, we don't always have to do tons of stamping. We just stamped our greeting. Look at those cute little mini butterflies. Now we're going to put some adhesive on the back of our mini card here, and we are going to go ahead. Now you could center it. I like to kind of move it a little bit over towards the left there. And we're going to stick that right on there. So it's almost like a postcard with a mini card on top. So there is our card. Now I think we need to stamp something on the inside. And I do have another stamp out of that same stamp set. So I should have actually done this before I glued it down. So let's hope it stamps good. There we go. You're amazing, and that's a fact. So there you go. There is our little fun fold. Now let me show you a couple other cards I made using the same fun fold, and then I'll share with you some more of the butterfly cards. Hold on while I kind of clean up my mess here. I think it's a bonus when you watch my video all the way to the end because I like to share lots of extra cards on it. These I'm actually not going to put pictures of them on the website. There'll only be pictures of the one I made today. But here I just used a variety of different stamp sets with different designer series paper to show you how you can use this idea with anything. It's all about just that cute little fun fold. So there's our dandelions. Now here's a stamp set you've seen me use quite a bit, but I thought this is a great use of that. And again, the greeting is the only thing that's stamped. Used a couple of dies for to put up our greeting on, or cut our greeting out on, and then use some dimensionals. Well, here's another one with the dragonflies. Now these were punched out of the designer series paper, kind of the same way I used the die to cut the butterflies. So there is that one. Gotta love the black and white. And so this one, I just turned it on its side because I wanted to have a little bit more room to put our greeting on the inside. But you can see how this exact same card design, same measurements, you can turn any direction. And then I have one more with snail mail. I love those little critters, aren't they cute? And again, this is turned on the side, so we've got a little bit more room for a bigger greeting on the inside. So there's some other ideas for the fun fold idea, I guess, that I did share with you today. Now, for a few more butterfly cards, I did show these previously, and I did a video on one of them. I can't even remember which one, but I thought I would just bring these in again. In the blog post, I'll have a link to the other video and other blog posts that goes with these cards. So you've got tons of ideas with these products. Now, I said that I have a free tutorial if you purchase the Butterfly Brilliance collection from me in March. So we only have a little bit more time to do that. I have a card tutorial that has 12 unique cards, all different, with all the step-by-step directions and cutting directions and everything just using these products. So if you like lots of ideas, I have that for you. If you've already purchased this from somebody else or you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, on my website up at the top where it says tutorials, I also have that tutorial for sale. Phew! Boy, I shared a lot with you guys today. I hope I inspired you. I hope mainly that you like the fun fold idea and that you try this in your own card making. Thank you for watching, and I hope you reach out to me if you have any questions or if I can help you with anything, especially if you're looking for a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I would love to be that person. So until I stamp with you again, have a Stamp Happy Day.